So in an attempt to give you clarity, the first thing I want to do is try to give you some understanding on this. Man, the only thing that matter to me is what matter to me. That's the most important thing. However, you may run a play or present something to me, and I go along with it because I'm listening to it as you presenting it. And it might sound like something that's cool or doable or that I'm in compliance with and I want to support. I'm gonna run right along with it. Man, that might go on for a very long time, where it appears that you having your way and you being able to get your thing off or do whatever you want to do. Don't misconstrue that for thinking that you running something or that I might be following you. Again, like I said, I'm gonna reiterate, I listened to what you were saying and heard your presentation, and it's sound cool. All right, gonna run that. That's for anybody. It don't matter who it is. Now, when you come out your mouth and you understand me, you make your demonstration and come with your presentation or something that don't line up with my morals, beliefs, and my stance on things, I mean, it ain't gonna take too long of deliberation, because before you even finish presenting it, I done already decided that my answer gonna be no. I might let you finish, I might not. It just all depends on how I'm feeling at the moment and what the day going like, prior to you coming to me with that nonsense. And lately, I've been having so many, conversations with hurt men, and they hurt because of, the choices they made far as women is concerned, far as women are concerned. And it all, to me, it just all boiled down to denial. Just one thing is denial. You get presented with something, or you find yourself in a situation where you may have been a contributing factor to the downfall of the situation, but upon having that presented to you, you can't be in denial of your part of the demise of the situation. So upon receiving your fault in the situation, well, then you got to accept the consequences of the situation. Now, sometimes the backlash and the lasting effects of the negativity that's gonna come from it, might be too much for you. Might be a lot. Might be overwhelming, especially when there's kids involved. But you just got to deal with that pain, man, because that pain is gonna help you grow. Crazy as that sound, you stuck in you're in a bad spot at the moment, and this man talking about the way I'm feeling and that pain I'm dealing with gonna help you grow. You got to use it for something, because it's hard to grow in an uncomfortable situation. But no matter what you got to deal with, no matter what you got to go through to get to a better place and a better space, you got to go through it to get to it. Because if you came up to it, what you gonna do? You gonna stop right there? You gonna chill? You gonna give up? You gonna just stop fighting? You just got to continue to go through it to get to it. What is it? A better place, a better space, a better you. And you got to always believe that it's always a light at the end of the tunnel for those people that don't give up on themselves. That's just a fact, man. That's just a fact. Now I got one partner of mine. He dealt with a couple of situations, that a lot of people discussing nowadays. We've been doing this, way before the internet and TikTok and Facebook and, Instagram and Twitter, and all the way back before MySpace, man. See, my counseling and, real man discussions predate, the internet. So my boy, he got a chick he dealing with. Off the top, soon as I seen her and seen the whole presentation, this girl, she got 3 kids from a previous marriage, but she got 3 kids and 2 baby daddies. And she a nice looking chick, and she was cool. She was all right. She wouldn't have been nothing live to me, but to my boy, she was straight. So he jump in with her. He a plant worker at the time. Man going to work, driving an hour to get to work, working 12 hours, drive an hour back. He get home. This chick and her 3 kids at his house that he done provided everything for. He come home, he got to cook. So, he'll tell me about that. And I'm like, man, that don't even sound right. That don't sound cool. You dealing with that? You cool with that? Yeah, man, she be tripping. No, you tripping. But that was the situation. Just to, lay the foundation on that. Time going, because we talk a lot. We talk all the time, So time going on. She pull a weekend where she go missing. She missing, the kids missing, everything. Now the kids at her mama house, she outside playing. He going crazy. He tripping. He going through it. I'm like, man, that's your, you ain't being in the moment right now because you exercising the wrong feelings in the situation. What you mean by that? Man, I'm trying to find my woman, blah, blah, blah. That's not your woman, man. That's not your woman. She outside doing what she want to do. No matter what kind of situation she in at the moment, she doing what she want to do. Ain't no laws need to be notified. You don't need to call no police. You don't need no Amber Alert. None of the above, man. Ain't nobody raped her. Ain't nobody kidnapped her, man. She over there willingly, forcefully got her legs on somebody's shoulder, like Glorilla say, and them toes out on purpose. And it's cool because in my ministry of inside the business of choices you make, it's choices you make. It's not choices I make for you. Whatever choice you make, hey, present it. I'ma respect it. And if it's not something that's favorable with me, well then I just gotta make an adjustment to it. And that's the only way to live. But everybody got their own way. Man, he ended up, came out of that pretty cool. He dissolved that situation, put her and the kids out. But he ain't really put them out. She kind of left. At the same time, I told him, man, that girl was using you the whole time. But what you got to do, and he had another situation, kind of like similar to that or whatever, where this other chick, she was a big time, businesswoman, had this going on, this and that. She had one little girl and everything. And, he really liking her because he could see how they can kind of like go hand in hand on business and, be beneficial to each other. But at the same time, he trying to, put himself in the mix with her. But, she got all of these laws and bylaws and regulations and constitutional rights and legislation in place for what the situation got to be and this, that, and the third and blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, she ain't like you, bro. She ain't like you. But then, he jumped through a million hoops for the girl and she finally decided, well, you know what? He been a good old boy. I'm going to go on reward him. And it ain't turned out the right way for him. She ended up using his heart like a soccer ball. And then she had her eye on another dude that she had, plans for. And he did her the same way. I said, man, you just got to believe in yourself, man. You ain't got to be the best looking dude, but you got to have the best belief in you and what you going to, accept and what you going to go for. You got to always understand, man, it's always light at the tunnel for people that believe in themselves. You understand? This Sir Church, man, I'm going to remain inside the business.